Hey there, I hope you're doing great. Today, in our Agile series, we're going to look closely at Agile Manifesto. As we have already embarked in our understanding on what is Agile, today we'll take a look at why Agile and gradually discuss about what Agile Manifesto has to offer to project management. Let us take a look at why Agile, as with evolving organizations' strategic objectives and keeping in mind the robust culture and core values to drive first, innovation, second, productivity, and third, engagement, which could either be employer engagement or customer engagement. It is clear that Agile methodology is not restricted to software development teams. Countless organizations have improved their flexibility and delivery speed with an agile mindset, and many have successfully scaled agile through each department. Agile is already widely used in marketing, education, and even auto manufacturing and others. Now let us see, what does agile helps an organization with? It helps to handle changing requirements and priorities, lowers the cost of change or reduced rework. It provides better visibility into project progress or visibility in each phase of the project. It reduces risks of uncertainty and change. It maximizes ROI, that is, the return on investment through business value prioritization, and delivers business value early and often. Now, let us see a comparison between the waterfall and agile method of project management. The waterfall model is a linear application development model that uses rigid phases. It simply follows that when one phase ends, the next phase begins. However, in Agile, it's a software development methodology to build software incrementally using shorter iterations of 1 to 4 weeks so that the development is aligned with the changing business needs. Now let us take a look at various parameters of waterfall and agile model like scope, schedule, and cost to drive a plan. Adjusting any of these variables causes a change in at least one of the others. The success of any project is dependent upon balancing these three competing variables. In the traditional project management, scope of feature is viewed as being fixed and unchangeable at the start of a project. However, time and cost are then adjusted to come up with an adequate plan. The problem that it leads to is that the scope frequently changes during the life cycle of a project, which has a direct effect on both time and cost. As a result, all the three components becomes variable as the project moves ahead or progresses. The repercussion it leads to is cost overruns and late deliveries, which in turn leads to unhappy customers and stakeholders. On the other hand, Agile takes a different approach by turning the triple constraint upside down. Thus, it sets the time iterations and cost as fixed and adjusts scope to focus on the highest priorities. Thus, Agile works with the expectations that scope is variable that evolves over time. Here, the goal is to deliver the clients the most important requirements within budgeted cost and time. Agile provides flexibility and allows for new requirements or reprioritization as the project moves forward. Let us view an example of waterfall model through one of the painting projects. Here, the steps occur in sequence and if unmodified, all works well. However, if it needs modification, the model does not allow developers to go back to the previous steps. Hence, in waterfall model, once the water falls down, it cannot go back up. Let us also view the same example through Agile methodology. In Agile, instead of a single pass development of 6 to 18 months where all the requirements and risks are predicted upfront. Agile adapts for frequent feedback by delivering workable product after 1 to 4 weeks of iteration. Now let us view the challenges in waterfall model. Here we shall see customer requirement versus project management, which closely reflect Humphrey's law. In the first step, it reflects the picture of how the customer explained the requirement. In the second step, it reflects the picture of how the project leader understood the requirement. Here, in the next picture, it reflects how the engineer designed it. In the fourth picture, it reflects how the construction built it. In the fifth step, it shows how the business consultant described it. In the sixth step, it shows how the project was documented. Then, it reflects what was actually operational. Next, how the customer was built. Here, it shows how the project and the customer was supported. And in the 10th step, finally, it shows what the customer really needed. Based on the above example, it shows that it's a sequential approach methodology. The incorrect inputs at initial stages translate to unsatisfactory outputs towards the final delivery. This method often presents a huge risk to project success because of the fact that each risk may be amplified through its impact on several developmental processes and thereby may have more severe impact on the project delivery and customer acceptance. The customer interpretation and understanding of the finished product may be very different from what was actually understood and produced by the team, and this may not be known until very late in the project development. The displayed figure demonstrates an example of these challenges. Moving ahead with our understanding of what and why Agile, now it is easy to deep drill on Agile Manifesto, values, and principle. Agile has 4 values and 12 principles. Now let us see them one by one. The first Agile value is individual and interactions over process and tools. Second is working software over comprehensive documentation. Third value is customer collaboration over contract negotiation. And the fourth value is responding to change over following a plan. The first agile principle is our highest priority is to satisfy the customer through early and continuous delivery of valuable software. Second, welcome changing requirements even late in the development. Agile processes harness change for the customer's competitive advantage. Third, deliver working software frequently from a couple of weeks to a couple of months with a preference to the shorter time scale. Fourth, business people and developers must work together daily throughout the project. Fifth, build projects around motivated individuals, give them the environment and support they need, and trust them to get the job done. Sixth, the most efficient and effective method of conveying information to and within a development team is face to face conversations. Seventh, working software is the primary measure of progress. Eighth, the agile processes promote sustainable development. The sponsors, developers, and users should be able to maintain a constant pace indefinitely. Ninth, the continuous attention to technical excellence and good design enhances agility. 10th, simplicity. The art of maximizing the amount of work not done is essential. 11th, the best architectures, requirements, and designs emerge from self organizing teams. 12th, At regular intervals, the team reflects on how to become more effective, then tunes and adjusts to its behavior accordingly. At any point of time while deploying agile methodology, it's important that we pay attention to these set of agile values and principles. So this is all for the session. Thank you for watching. In our next session, we shall take a closer look at each of the agile flavors. In case you are interested in such information, please subscribe to our channel and press a bell icon to know more about our upcoming post. Thank you.